Here we are at the Cotton Bowl here today as the Memphis Tigers and the Oregon Ducks are going to meet up here in this semifinal matchup here today. And the winner of this game, of course, will get their ticket punched to go to the next round. And that round being the final round of college football, as they're going to crown a new national champion in a couple weeks' time. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode here of the Coaching Carousel here on EA Sports College Football 25 here with Matt Marvel, as this is episode number 16 and about to wrap up the regular season here today. But we're at AT&T Stadium, aka Jerry's World, and we're getting ready for this matchup here for the Cotton Bowl between the Oregon Ducks, who are number 1 in the nation, and of course the number 12 team in the nation, that being us, the Memphis Tigers. As right now, Memphis 14-0 going into this for the season. Of course, Oregon 13-1 for the season. As we take a look at Memphis, and of course, this has been a wild ride for Memphis. They've had a lot of great games here. They've won every single game they played here. Some nail biters, but also some blowouts. So we've seen here, and of course, we're hoping to have a decent game here against the number 1 team in the nation. Oregon has been at least the top 3 for the majority of the season here. Of course, their only loss coming there against Michigan back in November, where they lost a close one there, 25-23. Since then, they went on a run here and actually met up against Michigan in the Big Ten Conference Championship game and got revenge, sweet revenge there. 38-14 in that matchup. We're able to defeat Georgia in the first game of the, or at least in the quarterfinals there against Georgia, 49-26. And then, of course, now they're facing us here today. And, of course, this is going to be a tough game here for us. Oregon is a very good team offensively and defensively. And my only hopes here for this one here today is for hopefully we just can stay close to them. Stay close. Try to keep the errors and the issues on the field when it comes to developing plays and getting down the field here to a minimum. Too many turnovers will cause us to lose. I think if they pick us off, if we're in the red zone or something like that, that could really ruin the momentum for us. So we really got to get a momentum on our side. Run the ball quite a bit here as well. As take a look here at the numbers for Oregon in that game against Georgia, and they had a really good showing there. We'll check out some of their top players here in just a bit, but this is going to be not a walk in the park for us at all. And I think for Oregon, I think they might be, I don't know, they might take us seriously. I'm sure they've seen the body of work we've done here so far this season, but for us, we are definitely going to have to make sure that we are able to capitalize on every single drive and make big plays and make every drive count and make it worth something here. Of course, I think at the same time too, I think Coach Marvel, at least on the offensive side of things, want to take some risk here, and if we have to go for it on 4th down. I think this will be early on. I think it'll be all 4 downs if we have some issues there. They're pretty good at run stopping. So that might be a huge issue for us. So we'll have to find ways around that. I don't want to go completely abandon the run. You see Dylan Gabriel. Of course, I believe he won the Heisman here in this season. And, of course, there you see his numbers there. Of course, he has great accuracy, but also a great QI or IQ for him as a quarterback. There you see he's very deadly in the short passing game, as well as the mid-passing game as well. 46 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 14 sacks for him for the season, as he had 4,461 yards. Tez Johnson, the adopted brother of Bo Nix, is, of course, with this squad. And, of course, Bo Nix played here at Oregon. And there you see the young man there, route runner, 2-star athlete coming out of high school. And looks like he has good change of direction, also jump ability there. So he is definitely going to be a guy who you can toss a 50-50 ball to him. He'll probably, he'll probably have the odds in his favor there. So we have to definitely try to bump him off on his route running there and just try to do our best to try to eliminate him from the game here as best we can. So we got to try to put our best corner out there, and if we have to, maybe even double up on him. He had 10 touchdowns this season. Jordan Burch is their defensive end. This is the guy I was talking about here, a run stopper, who could be a nuisance to us on that defensive line there for us, as we were trying to do our best to try to open up this running game here. I want to say we can try to run up the middle, but at the same time, he could also, I think most importantly, he's going to be a tough guy, as we like to run it on the outside there with Mario. So the running game, when it comes to that, we'll probably have to try to run up the middle there, but I wouldn't be surprised if they bounce him around there to kind of stop any kind of momentum that Mario happens to get in this game. 46 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, 22 sacks this season for him. As I said, Oregon is a tough team here to deal with. And of course, their cornerback here, Muhammad. There you see a 4-star guy from high school. He has great zone coverage there. Look at that, 95 there. Play recognition is great, as well as awareness. So he knows where he's at in the field. So he is definitely going to be flying around that secondary of that defense of Oregon, and looking for any opportunity to pick a ball off from us. And we haven't seen Seth throw too many interceptions here in the last couple of games, especially in the here in the playoffs, as we've been, of course, we've only had one game so far in these playoffs. But there you see 5 interceptions for him, for Muhammad there this season. Of course, they do have a player right now who is out. He has a broken tailbone. He's going to be out obviously for the rest of the season there. And we'll see what we can do here against these Oregon Ducks. Oregon Ducks already got 7 points on the board here. It's now a 7-point lead here for them, as Anderson here running this one. Nice run here. And this is what I'm talking about. We got to have big runs here. We got to open up the gaps for him and just let him go down the field and make big gains. First and 10 coming up here. At the ball's out there, our 46-yard line. Handoff there to Anderson again here. Anderson going to run this one up the middle that time. And that's another successful run there for us, as we're doing a great job there on the run so far here. We haven't seen pass just yet here from Hannigan, as he has a man in motion. Drop back here. He's going to throw this one there. And, oh, he's going to get hit as he threw that football there. That's going to be an incomplete pass. Excuse me, looking at a 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10 coming up here for Memphis, as the Tigers here throw this one up the middle there. That's going to be the Anderson. And Anderson will get a few yards on the catch, as that'll be now looking at a 3rd and 3. So 3rd and 3 coming up here on the Ducks 20 or 31-yard line. Handoff there, and that is not going to be acceptable there as we get pushed back here. So like I said, we're going to try to go on 4th downs here from time to time. We'll see what we can do here in this one here. Is we'll go 4th and 1. I'm going to try to go up the middle here, and we're going to get stuffed there pretty quickly there, and that's a turnover on downs, as we give the ball back there to the Ducks, and they cannot do nothing on their drive. So we'll see the ball back here on our own 20. And that'll be or I should say our own 28-yard line, as they'll get nothing there on the 1st down. 2nd and 10 coming up, as Hannigan here hands this one off there to Anderson. Anderson run up the middle again, and that's going to be a nice run there for him. Now 3rd and 4 coming up here, as we're still on our own side of the 50. Hannigan here throws this one up there. That's going to be a great catch there from Drake, as Drake's been a machine for us here in the I guess you could say the postseason of college football here. Of course, we like to find Taylor. If we can find Rock Taylor as well, that'd be even better, as we see another pass here to Drake, and Drake getting down the field here with another big catch there for us offensively, as that's going to be another 1st down here for the Tigers, as Memphis Tigers being well represented here in the AT&T Stadium here in Fort Worth. Hannigan here throws this one up there. That's going to be tossed there to Drake again, who gets a nice catch, and that's going to get Drake another 1st down there, as the Tigers again move the chains. So, like I said, looking pretty good right now, and looking really sharp. See if we can continue that. Here's another pass. Hannigan here looking down the field here. Hannigan can't find nobody. He's going to call his own number. He's going to bring out a tackle, and he's going to get inside the 5, as he's going to get pushed out near the 4. And that's another 1st down here for the Memphis Tigers. Tigers now trying to go on the attack here. 1st and goal. Pass there. That's going to be caught, as Doyle holds on to it. I wasn't for sure he actually had that, but somehow he comes down with it. Gets a catch, and that's going to put him at the 3. 2nd and goal coming up, and now handoff to Anderson here. Anderson runs this one there, but he's going to be stopped and denied at the 1-yard line, as now we're looking at a 3rd and goal here. 2 minutes left here in the 1st quarter. Down by 7, handoff there again, and you see the offensive line just letting the defensive line just get through there. Now we'll have to settle for points here. We're not going to go for it here on 4th down, but we are going to try to get some points. As we do get 3 points there to put on the board here. So at least we're on the board for now. But our defense, that's going to put more pressure on defense here now just to make it stop. They did so the first time around. Let's see if they can do so here again. And hopefully get us some good field position here to help the offense out and, of course, get on the field. So we'll see what our D does as the Oregon Ducks, their fans, they're just relaxed. It's only 3 points as they just look like they've lost this game here so far. Second quarter now as the Ducks are able to get 3 points of their own as they do kick a field goal. So it's now 10-3. Pass here. That's going to be a missed pass there. That was intended there for Taylor, but he could not get to it. Actually, he was probably thrown off target there a little bit. Hannigan here now again drops back, throws this one there to Drake, and Drake's going to be able to able to get the catch, and he's going to be stopped just well short of the first down marker. As we'll see here, Hannigan here throws this one up there. That's going to go to Lansfear. Lansfear going to get a nice catch, and that's our tight end there, who's done a great job here this season on plays like that. He gets another first down here for the Tigers. Now we'll see a 1st and 10, 42-yard line, and a catch there by Shorter. He'll get the catch, and that'll be another first down or another successful play. 5 yards on that reception. 2nd and 5. Hannigan throwing this one off to Drake again, Doyle there, our other tight end, as he makes another great catch. And that's going to help move the chains here once again for the Tigers. Tigers trying to get into the end zone here. So far, last drive we came close, but no such luck. We'll see what we can try to do here on this drive. 1st and 10. Pass there. That's going to go to Snyder as he gets the catch, and that is going to be a just short. He got 9 on that catch there. He should have had 10, but they're going to say he got 9 instead. So now we're on the 29-yard line here of the Ducks as we run this one there, and Anderson makes a nice carry. As the Ducks, I don't think they were expecting that run there that time. So now get to the 22-yard line of the Ducks. 1st and 10. Hannigan here throws this one up there. That's going to be caught as we'll see Shorter here gets the catch. Shorter going to get down to the 2-yard line, and he will be stopped there. So I feel like this is going to be a drive here that we can get into the end zone. Now, the question is, how are we going to do it? We're going to go to the air or to the ground? I'd rather go to the ground, as we'll see a handoff here to Anderson. No such luck there on that play, as we get no gain on that. So now 2nd and goal here. I really don't want to throw it, but we might have to end up coming to that. Here's Anderson is going to run this one here, and he just was a yard away to get in the end zone. So now we'll see what we can do here on this 3rd and goal. Cannot be turned down here. We got to punch this one in here and get into the end zone. So we'll see a handoff there. That's going to go to Thomas, and Thomas is going to be stopped as well. As now we go for here on 4th and goal. 4th and goal coming up here. Going to see if we can try to get this one in here. I imagine this will probably go to a tight end. As Hannigan here drops back here, throws this one up there, and that's going to be dropped. And they're going to be setting themselves up at the 2-yard line, or their own 2-yard line there. They're not able to do anything there on that drive. We get the ball back here quickly. But we're deep in our own side of the field. Ball placed at the 32-yard line after that run. 2nd and 3. Hannigan here drops back in the pocket, throws this one up there, and that's just going to be denied. As that defensive player was a little bit of like a Nostradamus there. Knew exactly where that ball was going to be thrown. And he's able to bat it away. 3rd and 10 coming up. We'll see what Hannigan here try to do. Is he zips this one there to Doyle. Doyle gets the catch, and that's going to be completed there. I feel like with that last drive, we should have went for a field goal there, but at the same time, we got to put 7 points on the board. That would put us tied us up here. But, it is what it is. We got to take chances as we see a big chance here coming up here, and that's a great play there as Rock Taylor gets the catch, and Taylor showing off his athletic ability there, and, of course, he's probably going to be in the NFL next season. And Seth just heaves one up there, and Rock comes up with it. As you'll see here, this catch, and this is a big play there. He just climbs all over the defender there to get that one. Nice first down. We'll see now we're at the 18-yard line here. 1st and 10 after that play. this should be some motivation for us to do something here. Seth's going to get knocked back, and that's a loss of 12 on that play. We'll see now 2nd and 22 coming up. As Seth here again drops back deep in the pocket. That one's going to be thrown there as the receiver will get this one there, and they're trying to do their best to stop him from getting to that first down marker, but he'll be 5 yards just short of it. So now 3rd and 5 coming up here. Got to try to get this one inside the 10, and we're going to see a pass here. That's going to go to Drake, and Drake's going to find himself into the end zone there. Touchdown, Memphis Tigers. Tigers able to get on the board here finally with a touchdown, as they're able to tie this one up now 10 apiece here at AT&T, as the fans can probably have a sigh of relief right now as we get ready to go to the half. This game being tied up, and of course it now depends on our defense. If they can get the ball back here quickly and we get the ball back and do something here before the half, we can take the lead. But unfortunately that's not the case, as we come to start the 3rd quarter here, and of course they had the ball and could not do nothing on their first drive. So now we'll see what we can do here on our first drive, as we'll see Anderson here trying to come out of the backfield. That's a loss of 2. So now 3rd and 12 coming up. We're going to be smart here and try to at least see if we can get something here on the ground. I'm a little nervous of throwing it here in this area, especially with these great defensive players that they have, especially the secondaries. So Oregon now able to get a field goal of their own. They take a 3-point lead, now making it 13-10. And then Drake here gets a beautiful catch there, as he's going to help himself there for a first down. Gets himself at the 46-yard line, as now we're getting this drive and this momentum going for ourselves. 3:05 left here in the 3rd quarter. Pass there, and of course Drake's red hot. Gets a nice catch there, breaks off a tackle, and then finally is stopped at the Ducks 37. Flanagan here. We'll kind of get away from the running game here, obviously, because the running game's been a difficult issue for us. But I think at some point here we'll have to get back to it. So you see a pass there quickly there to Anderson. And Anderson finds his way there just short of the first down. They'll say he's about a couple inches from it. So 2nd and inches coming up after a nice catch there from our halfback out of that little screen. We'll see what Hannigan can do here on this pass here, as he's going to throw this one up there. That, oh my goodness, was in the hands of Taylor, but he could not hold on to it. So now 3rd and inches coming up. We'll see what we can try to do here on this one, as we see here a run, and that is going to be a successful run as we get just enough to get the first down. We'll see now 1st and 10, RPO here for us, and that's going to be Drake who gets the catch, as he was well covered there on that play, as he will get the first down. Nice job there from him. Ball down the 16-yard line of the Ducks. Hannigan here drops back here, throws this one up there. Lansfear, and oh, Lansfear, you got to catch that there, bud. We're depending on you on plays like that. So 2nd and 10 coming up, still on the 16-yard line. Ducks still lead this one by 3. Ball's being snapped. Hannigan looking down to the right-hand side, finds Anderson. Anderson going to, of course, throw this one or get this one there for a catch, and he's going to get pushed out at the 12. So a 4-yard reception. We'll see now what we can try to do here on this 3rd and 6. Hannigan throws this one there. That's going to go to Thomas. Thomas fighting for that first down. He's going to get it. And now with 50 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter, ball on the 5-yard line here. We'll see another handoff here to Anderson. Anderson finds his way into the end zone finally. Touchdown, Memphis Tigers. Excuse me. Memphis Tigers get on the board here once again, as now they have the lead here now. It's going to be a 17-13 lead. And now the question is, can our defense back us up here and get this ball back, and of course stop the Ducks from going down the field here? So far we've held the Ducks to just now 13 points, but the question is, we got to get some kind of turnover to get back, or at least try to keep this lead. 17-13. Ducks are trailing as we have the ball back here to start the 4th quarter. As we'll see, has the pass there, and oh, the quarterback gets hit, and that is a bad throw as the Ducks find this one there, and that is not what we're looking for in this situation. That is not, look at, yeah, he is upset with himself there. Seth gives up a pass there, and the Oregon Ducks able to take advantage of this. Now the question is, can we get this ball back here as we have a 4-point lead over them. We're able to stop them, get a quick 3 and out. We'll see now here, ball on the 22-yard line. Hand off there to Anderson, and Anderson runs this one there for a yard on the play. That last drive there seemed pretty promising there, but of course, we can't think about that here. We got to think about this drive here. We'll see a run here from Hannigan as he tried to run this one, and he is going to get tackled for a loss. 3rd and 11 coming up here for the Tigers. As we'll see a drop back here for Hannigan. Hannigan looking here. He's throwing this one there up deep. That's going to be caught by Lansfear. Lansfear is going to be able to cross the 50. He's going to get to the 47-yard line of the Ducks. Nice throw and catch there. And now we'll see what we can try to do here. We can try to build on to that. Ducks here at the, or I should say the Tigers here at the Ducks 43-yard line or 47-yard line. Try to throw that one there, but that's going to be hit as we try to throw that one. Incomplete pass there. Of course, Seth's got to be, he's got to be throwing these quick passes here. These short passes here. He got to throw them quick. As now we're looking at a 3rd and inches coming up here. I imagine this will probably be some type of run. Hannigan here, try to do a hard count here. Maybe see if you can see a Duck jump the line. As Anderson runs this one there. And Anderson, nice job as he goes right up the middle there. And that's going to be another 1st down for the Tigers. Tigers now here at the 25-yard line of the Ducks. Trying to get something going here. Man in motion. And we'll see a play action here. Pass there. That's going to be underneath the covers. Thomas has it. And Thomas is going to be stopped inside the 20. Putting himself at the 17-yard line, I believe, for a 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2 coming up here for the Tigers. Tigers still have 7:20 left here in this ball game. Hannigan here throws this one there. It's a screen, and Anderson's going to get stopped in the backfield there. A loss for the Tigers. So now 3rd and 7 coming up here for Hannigan as he's trying to get his team here, and this is going to be a pass, and that's going to be a broken up pass. As now we try to kick a field goal here and try to get us, try to make this a 20-13 ball game. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Tigers now have the lead here. They're adding on to what they have so far here as they're trying to get out of this semifinal matchup here with the #1 team in the nation. This is a tough task for us, but we've seen this team do some amazing things this season. This will be a huge upset if we can knock off the Oregon Ducks here. And of course, if we knock them off, we could be seeing either Miami or I think it's Ohio. Or no, I can't remember who the other team was, but one of those 2 teams for the next in the championship game. As that was a thank God that was an incomplete pass there. So it's now 20-20 apiece here with 3:25 left here. The Tigers have it on 25. Hand off to Anderson. Anderson trying to run this one there, but he's only going to be able to scrape up a yard. 3rd and 9 coming up. As we got to get this one near the 35 for the first. Hannigan here throws this one up, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. Ducks are able to march down the field here. They've given us now a $1:16 left, so we got to try to get something going here on this drive. As Taylor gets a nice catch there, and of course the timeout is going to be called by the Tigers, as they have 2 timeouts remaining. This is going to be a tough issue here for us. We got to make some really good plays. We got to see if we can find a mismatch of some sort. Hannigan here drops back in the pocket here. Hannigan looking for a deep pass here. He's going to go to his far left, and no, Taylor's pretty well covered there as the safety gets there at the last minute there to bat that one away. Now 2nd and 10 coming up. A minute left here in the ball game. Here Hannigan here. Oh, he gets hit as he threw that football there, and that one gets taken. Oh my goodness, I thought it was going to be taken away. Gets batted away, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. 3rd and 10 coming up here, less than a minute. Hannigan here drops back again, looking down the field here. He gets hit as he throws, and that's going to be another incomplete pass for the Tigers. Tigers' last chance now with 52 seconds left. This could make or break our season. As Hannigan here goes up, throws this one up there. That is going to be, oh, geez. It was intended for Taylor, but Taylor could not get there as it looked like it was a little short there. And that's how our season is going to end. Unfortunately, the ride is over with, as Holden, 6 catches, 115 yards, and 1 touchdown there for the Ducks. That is how this season is going to end here for season 1 of the Memphis Tigers here and the coaching carousel, as we are going to come up short here in this one. Tough break. It really stinks, but hey, it tells you right there we got a good team. If we can just, next year it's going to be a little different. We're going to lose a lot of seniors, but that tells you right now this squad knows how to win games, and just got to figure out how to beat one of the big boys here. And of course, Oregon, they played well all season long here, and I'm not saying rightfully deserved, but this is a juggernaut that looks like it cannot be defeated. As we take a look at your final stats here in this one, this was a fun season. And of course, I think in season 2, we'll try to speed it up even faster, as I have plans on kind of doing something similar to, if you guys have been paying attention to the series over on the second channel of our Mission Recondition series with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I want to do something similar to that. We'll sim some games, the games that are kind of not really, every game is important. And let's take a look at some of the stats here from Oregon. Every game is important, but some of the games that are not so important to us, I want to kind of focus on playing more so of the divisional games and whatnot. But we're going to do something similar to that, but I will play some of those games. So that is the kind of strategy I have going forward with this series. So we won't be playing too many of the, we'll play a couple maybe out of the, I think we have 3 non-conference, but out of the 3 non-conference, maybe we'll play 2 of those, and then the third one we'll just kind of sim. And then same thing with, with the conference games. We'll look at the schedule, see who we want to play, and go from there and just play by ear. But for the most part, trying to do something more similar to what we do in the that Mission Recondition series where with Jacksonville Jaguars. So, that's something I'm thinking about doing for next season, so we can get kind of speed these up some. 26 of 41 there, 330 for Seth. He completed 63% of his passes, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. It was just a rough day, especially running wise. We did not even get 100 yards for the day. Anderson, 20 carries for 77, a touchdown there, and like I said, they were brutal when it came to the goal line. We were denied twice, and one of those 2 times we tried to go for, we tried to pass even, and we were denied there. So maybe maybe I should have kicked a field goal, maybe made somewhat of a difference, but nonetheless, that's how this one's going to play out. And unfortunately, we are going to go back home and, of course, try to see what our recruits can do. Hopefully, we can get some of them coming in early in the first of the new year for spring ball. And, of course, see what we can do with the playbook here. We'll change up some of the playbook there and add some new plays, take out some old plays. Excuse me. That work in our favor. But as you see here for the national championship, it is going to be number 3 Miami taking on number 1 the Oregon Ducks, and of course we'll see the box score of that game coming up in the next episode. So next episode, it will be, of course, the national championship game. We'll take a look at the box scores, and then of course going to the off season, our first off season in this series, and see what we can do with this team. Of course, I've seen we've got a couple of different offers from different teams, but I think for right now, I will tell you right now, we're not going to leave. We got too much going on right now in Memphis, and I feel like we are just a year away from getting a national championship. But again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more here on the channel. Hopefully my commentary will be a lot more better without my coughing. I've had, I've been working on getting rid of, I've been getting this cold that's been coming back and forth at times now. So I do apologize for those headphone users hearing my barking. I'm trying to do my best to take the mic away from take my face away from the mic here when I'm talking. But yeah, sometimes you can't always catch those. So, but yeah, stay tuned for more here on the channel. If you guys did enjoy the series so far here, and definitely come back. We'll get to the off season coming up in the next episode. But if you guys enjoy the series so far here, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. And I know some of you are new because I've been watching. Half of you guys are not subscribing, so go ahead and subscribe. It's free. You don't have to worry about paying nothing. And of course, hit that bell notification so you guys be notified for this series or any other series that happens to drop here on the channel. As well as check out our social media. And don't forget, we do have a second channel here on YouTube. It's ESGNet Plus LP. That is ESGNet Plus LP. There's a link down below for that as well. Definitely go check that out. We got other great content on there. We got a Road to Glory series right now that we're almost finishing up the second season with Bryce Calhoun over there. So definitely go check it out, you guys. As always, keep yourselves each other healthy, and I will see you all next time.